This past January and February of 2011, Katie Blanchard and I, Katelyn Hale, embarked on the first ever Real Food road trip. As two Real Food Challenge alumni, we traveled through the Midwest, visiting students at 8 different colleges and universities to facilitate Real Food Challenge presentations and student leadership workshops. Our objective was to listen to student stories at each school and build strength in their efforts on our campuses, thereby strengthening the larger youth-led food movement. And that, my friends, is exactly what we did.
In the Real Food Challenge, we have decided to focus on this $5 billion, the money that is spent purchasing food, the raw materials, right, to create the food that you eat every day. And our goal is to shift 20% of this, $1 billion, by the year 2020, away from this messed up system, this unjust system, to real food, food that it truly nourishes, as we've said, consumers, producers, communities, and the earth.
I really like this wheel because it addresses all of the things that we talked about being important for a food system to be healthy.
In each workshop, the group explored the collective historical roots of this food movement and how the Real Food Challenge is inspired to make change within it. We brainstormed in-depth definitions for our food system, discussed the exploitative effects of the corporate food service industry, and we delved deep into what it takes to create a strategic campus-wide campaign. All the participants practiced setting goals and creating action plans for their group, and it was really obvious that these experiences ignited some fresh ideas for the students to consider and act upon.
Tell us about what you're thinking after this campaign planning workshop.
Our central idea is to form a group on campus called the Knox Food Coalition. KFC.
Ironically abbreviated KFC.
Take existing clubs and places of interest and come together to kind of do the goal setting that we talked about to actually move Knox forward.
I hope that by the time I graduate, this school is known not only to Kalamazoo, but to lots of schools in Michigan and even in the whole country. What a great local food, what great participants we are in our local food system.
And for me, it started with just this idea that there needs to be a place for students to grow food. So if you ever have an idea like that, don't be afraid. Just start asking questions and finding people that have the same passion as you.